Oh,
Who does this girl think she is? She got comfortable way too quick. Doesn't care what anyone thinks of it. Yeah, she talks too loud and she acts too proud. No, she doesn't take no from anyone. Thinks that she can just get what she wants. Walking around like she's got the crown to flaunt. Oh, it's like that? Yeah, I'm that bitch. That bitch. That bitch. Yeah, I'm that bitch. That bitch. That bitch. Say what I mean and I don't take shit. Say la vie, it's a compliment. Yeah, I'm that bitch. That bitch. That bitch. I didn't mean to intimidate anybody, but I'm here anyway. Did it hurt your ego when I paid for what I work hard for? What you so mad for? If you're easily offended, move along. I won't act weak so you feel like you're strong. You can call me whatever you want. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, I'm that bitch. That bitch. That bitch. Yeah, I'm that bitch. That bitch. That bitch. Say what I mean and I don't take shit. Say la vie, it's a compliment. Yeah, I'm that bitch. That bitch. That bitch.
okay. Hello. Good afternoon. I am so excited. Thank you all for being here right now. and spending your Wednesday night with me. I am so ready for this growth in March. I am just literally on a new level. If you guys are feeling the energy, drop a 1 in the chat. If you're so freaking hype, like I am, this is going to be amazing. I'm actually going to share my screen. I prepared a slideshow, so let me do this. Desktop 1, share. Okay, so let me get over here to Canva. All right, now I hope this little thing isn't in my way. Present. Okay. Can everyone see my screen? Give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Okay, perfect. Also, bear with me. My internet is not always the greatest. So we're gonna hang in there. So let me actually minimize that and change my view. Okay. So Catapult Your Growth. I'm so freaking excited. This is literally the best. So welcome to your growth project. Here you will learn what I wish I knew when I first started my business journey. So this is basically to fast track your personal and business growth. Oh my gosh, business growth. I went through the speed bump so you don't have to. So these are basically the main core topics that I want to talk about: personal development, service over selfishness, hard work beats talent, accountability, your why, and no one is you. So to dive right in, personal development is number freaking one for me. I literally have had such an insane amount of growth myself that this is one thing that I wish that I really knew when I first started. So personal development, pouring into yourself every single day, no matter what. You can't pour from an empty cup, and you have to give yourself what you need first before you let the world take from you. So that's why a lot of these people recommend not touching your phone for the first 30 minutes or an hour when you wake up, because you're automatically allowing the world to come into you and take from you and all this negativity and everything in the world before you give yourself what you need first. So take the time in the morning for yourself, read a book, have your coffee, literally just sit in your own thoughts. Don't go right into, the group chats and everything else. I know it can be so exciting, and I'm guilty of it too, but just focus on yourself in the morning. Start every day with gratitude. I have heard that a lot of the top performers that, as you work up into a place of like a top performer, I guess I should say, that they all will tell you that they start their day in a state of gratitude. So focusing on what you're thankful for, waking up in the morning, having like air in your lungs, literally like get down into it, and don't just be, obviously you can be grateful, that you like woke up today and whatever else, but try to get really deep with those too. Write daily affirmations, listen to a podcast, read a book, meditate, whatever fills you up. I literally lost my mouse. So it is. Oh no, I hope I'm not frozen anyways. But anyway, whatever fills you up, take the time to do that in the morning, before you give yourself to your team and the chats and literally everything else. Oops, okay, there's my mouse. We got her back. All right, so the second part is service over selfishness is what it should say, actually. Offer value without expecting anything in return. This is going to be huge for your growth the faster you understand this, and it's going to be the best once you truly implement this into your business. People are going to see your page and see that you're offering value for literally nothing, just to help people. Like, that is our purpose, right? It's just to help people. So you want to get in that habit of providing solutions without attaching a product or pushing products. You just have to, you can't take, like you have to bring value to the table for your followers. Why are they following you? If you were to see yourself from an outside point of view, would you trust yourself? Would you trust this person? Would you buy from them? Like, are they giving you any value? Like, you have to see what your followers if you're not making sales, if you're not converting, you have to see, okay, like what am I doing wrong? Am I not providing enough value? Am I just like talking about myself all the time? Like, you really have to go into your social media and, like evaluate what you're doing in your personal business. Oops, I mouse again. Okay. So imagine if you're being the one pitched or sold to, like, how would you like to feel? How is this going to help you? Why should I trust you? Like, would you purchase from yourself? So you have to showcase what you've gained from this business, attaching money and products and sharing, like hair growth tips or anything. If you had super greasy hair, what you did to, get out of that. And yes, these products did help. So that's where you're going to tie in, the products and your value. But really showcase, the community, the confidence you've gained, the personal growth. Like for me and my mindset in the community are some of the biggest things that I have, like really gained from this business. And all money aside, I would literally stay in this business if I did not make another dollar. And there have been some months where it's been really rough, but, I will literally be a lifer at this company because it is just so life-changing. So talk about that. Hard work beats talent. This is freaking huge because I am a huge believer that if you're talented, you can go far, but if you work freaking hard for what you want, you're going to go even farther because talent doesn't feel like they have to work hard, right? Like if you take these basketball players, for example. I just heard someone over talk about Steph Curry and how he gets this big, like this dealer or this like sponsorship, and he makes all the baskets, but you only see the baskets that he makes on the TV or in the ad. Like you don't see all the shots that he doesn't take or that he takes and he misses when he's not in the sponsorship. So you really have to take that work and or take your talent and just work it so freaking hard that no one can fucking beat you. If someone like this is a huge one that stood out for me, is that hard work, that someone is doing more than you with less than you. And I was like, damn. I'm like, that's good. Because if you think about it, like you can get in your head about all the things that you don't have or that you wish you that you did have, but someone is doing this and being more successful with less than you. And that is one freaking driving force for me to still work fucking hard. Okay. Nothing comes easy and we know that. So do the fucking work, period. Show up every single day providing free value for people. When you offer a product or service with a cost, your customers will feel more trustworthy and they will easily purchase when they trust you. So make sure you're still providing that value. And if you're not growing, you're dying. And if you think of a flower, if it's not growing, it's not blossoming, like it's literally dying. If you're not watering a flower, it's going to die. So make sure you're watering yourself and you're literally pouring into your mindset and going to the gym, like doing anything, getting your body moving to keep your body in a constant state of energy, to make sure that you're not dying. Oops. Okay, there we go. I swear to God, this mouse situation. Okay, so the next one is accountability. This is really one for me that I think this is pretty big because if you don't have a mentor specifically, you really want to find an accountability partner or a buddy, someone that has the same similar goals as you, and literally talk to them every single fucking day. I don't get like just text each other, hey, how's it going? What did I do today? What are you doing today to improve your business? What are you gonna do at this time? Like literally talk to each other back and forth, tweak anything you have, bounce ideas back and forth. Literally do whatever it fucking takes. If you say something, fucking do it. I literally have been guilty of not doing the things that I say I'm going to do, but you have to do the things that you say you're going to. It builds your trust and rapport to your followers so that you are a person that does what you say you're going to do. And this one is so huge for me, remembering your why, because if your reason for doing this business doesn't make you emotional, it's not big enough. So if you really thinking about your future and how much this business can truly change your life, it literally, I could fucking cry. I could literally bawl my eyes out because where I currently am in my situation is not, I'm so very grateful for where I am today. Don't get me wrong, but I can just picture the life that I know I deserve and I can literally like hold it. It's like right there, like, and if you don't get emotional as to why you're doing this, why you're still here, it's just not deep enough. So really sit down and rewrite your why tonight if you haven't. And if you've written it, 6 months ago, write it again because things can change, your priorities can change. And maybe you have a different reason as to why, like another reason, like one of my driving forces is I want to be able to pay off my mom and retire my mom and not pay off my mom. I want to be able to retire my mom because she's done so much for me. And I just really, she works so freaking hard and just deals with shitty attorneys all day long. And she has for years. And I just would love to just be like, Mom, I got you. You do not have to work for another shitty attorney in your fucking life. Like that is my goal. So when you're writing your why, think, why are you really doing this? Why are you still here after 3 years without hitting the rank you wanted? Like, talk about that, showcase that. What are you doing this for? What does your life look like? Down to the fucking clothes you're wearing, the details of your house, the couch, literally the colors of your curtains. Like, I'm not kidding. Get so fucking deep with this. Like, who are you and that person? Like, are you your highest self? What do you look like? What does she do? How many people have you helped? Just think of it at the end of the year and you go and look back on your past year and you're, reminiscing and you're like, damn, like I helped 100 people change their hair today or change their transform their hair this year. Like how freaking amazing is that, to be able to help people. And you want to be, like I said, be so intentional here and hang it somewhere where you will see it every single day as a constant reminder on not only the good days, but the bad days too, because that's really when you're going to need it the most. And lastly, I just want to say that no one is you. No one is you. And that is so powerful. You bring something to the table that no one else does. You are wired a certain way and no one else is you. That is so freaking crazy. Your deepest desires, your dreams, your hobbies, like everyone is so completely unique and different that you need to showcase that. Why are you different? Be proud. You are that bitch, okay? So be grateful, provide value, and love your journey. Your brand is your journey. So you want to take people along with you. You never know who's going to relate to you if you share that post, about your dog pulling your arm off your shoulder, like I did this morning. Like my dog literally is just so insanely like and high energy on our walks and she like takes off. And like that's just funny because like there's something so stupid and I just share about that. Like people are like, oh my God, my dog does that too. Literally the tiniest things. And some of the best friendships were created in network marketing. I literally am so absolutely thankful for the relationships that I've built in this business and the ones that I haven't even built yet. But it's just truly incredible. And this is network marketing. So you have to be social. You have to talk to people. You are supposed to be growing your network every single day, wherever you are at the gym, if you go to a dog park, like literally wherever, the hair salon, the coffee shop, take samples with you, bring samples with you all the time. Just talk about it. No one's going to know if you're not open for business. If your doors are closed, no one's coming in. Okay. So you are that bitch, fucking act like it, lead by example every single day. If you're in a position where you don't have a mentor, and you are like, damn, like, like I didn't have a mentor this whole time. I don't know what to do or like what, like be the person that you wish you had. Be the person you wish you had. So if you are like sitting in your sorrow and you're like, oh, like I don't have a mentor, like be the mentor. Okay. So keep your head high, be humble. Don't be obviously like arrogant, like you are that bitch, but like don't be, obviously like whatever. Don't fall into the comparison trap. That is literally such a thing that I struggle with it here and there. And it's just, human, it's nature. It's That's what we do. But do not fall into the comparison trap, as you know, most people struggle with imposter syndrome. So you don't like who you are right now, but you don't want to be anybody else because you don't want to be, you know, fake. So you can't really compare your chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 12, you know, like people are all in different chapters of their life, and no two people are meant to go on the same journey. So you have to be, or you have to go through things to grow, you know, like if it's not hard, if you're not nervous, if you're not scared to do something, like you're not growing, you know, you don't want to die. We still want to grow. Okay. So you are exactly where you need to be in this journey. Like you haven't hit that rank for a reason, and that's okay. And if you're brand new, like you are in the perfect place at the perfect time. There is so much growth and there's so much potential for you that it's literally I could explode with excitement because that is seriously just, this is the place to be. So the people you follow should really be inspiring to you, you know, like the person you admire. They're showing you the way, they're paving the way, they're leading by example. So if you see something that you like, instead of comparing like, oh my God, I can never have that, or I can never do this, like remake the content, like be you, like you own that shit, manifest that shit. Like yes, you will have that one day, like that is going to be you. So keep always in a positive mindset that, you know, like I'm exactly where I need to be, and what is this teaching me? Like what am I learning from this? Take that mindset shift of why is this happening to me to what is this teaching me? So that was a huge thing, a huge thing for me anyways. But you are the greatest project that you will ever work on. Never stop improving yourself, the personal development. Like I said, guys, every single day. I listen to, my favorites are Ed Milet. And I do like Andy Frisella. I haven't listened to him as much lately because he does like these Q&As and stuff, which I mean, I liked his original stuff better when it was just him like talking. But that's just like totally me. But then Rob Dial is a huge one too. And then Trent Shelton. I listen to one of those three every single day. And it's just literally the personal development has just been so crazy for me. So I really hope that you guys found some value out of this. I will send the link to the chat when this call is over. But if you guys have any questions or anything, please drop them in the chat. If you have anything you want to say or whatever, like share in your personal journey, don't, you know, be shy if you want to unmute yourself and start your video. I'm not sure where. Right, so yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. This is I was like super nervous, honestly, doing this call, but thank you for showing up, and I will get the link sent out if you guys don't have any questions. So I love you guys and enjoy the rest of your day, and let's freaking go Bahamas grind. Like we are going, sisters. Let's go. Love you guys.